Hey everyone, Scott here to discuss Pan's Labyrinth, starring Sergi Lopez, Maribel Verdú, and Ivana Baquero, forgive me if I said that wrong, and directed by Guillermo del Toro. Now, I'm going to confess something right now. When I first saw this movie, I really didn't like it. I mean, I'm going to just put it out there. And what is my review of this movie? Well, let's get into it, shall we? In Spain, 1944, Ophelia and her mother have an arc. The mother married a war captain and wants Ophelia to stop reading fairy tales and tells Ophelia to call the captain father, despite him not being Ophelia's father. Ophelia reads fairy tales and wants the whole world to be a fairy tale when the truth is the real world is not a fairy tale. I like the effects on fairies, and when we get to the fairy tale world, there's some great visuals to look at. I do like the way the fairy moves like a dragonfly, and the way it looks was absolutely beautiful. And I like the fairy tale sequences more than the real world scenes. I'll get there when I get there. Ophelia's first of 3 tasks is finding a giant ass frog that turns itself inside out. Was some great looking CGI, and I love the way the frog turns inside out. It was just a really fucking great way to show she needs a key. Ophelia's second of 3 tasks is a chalk to open a door and goes into this creepy chamber, and that creature with eyes in his hands. I've gotta say, I hate that scene. First of all, he's one giant looking motherfucker. Second of all, he's one creepy looking son of a bitch. And third of all, he kills 2 fairies by eating them. And I don't mind horror, I just don't like that guy's look whatsoever. The mother is sick and dying at childbirth was just a very weak subplot. And the captain doesn't want the mother to die. Why? Because he wants the baby boy alive to carry on his legacy was another weak point in this movie. I'm telling you right now, a lot of this real world stuff, it's not clicking with me. The captain kills the doctor after the doctor kills one soldier they've had hostage because he asked him to. Plus the mother dies from childbirth was not only really sad, but the acting in those scenes were a little melodramatic in my opinion. Ophelia wants to leave the house with the maid named Mercedes because she hates the captain, and so does Mercedes. It was honestly not turning into the Guillermo del Toro movie people most know him for. But the fairy tale world is, and the movie is beginning to lose my interest at this point. Ophelia's final task is to find her brother and take him to Pan's Labyrinth, and suddenly the captain... And not only that, she makes a sacrifice to save her little brother instead of herself. The captain kills Ophelia and Mercedes as well as her people. Killing off the captain from killing Ophelia was, to me, a terrible way to end the movie in my opinion. But, hey, it's an ending, so whatever. Now it's time for the rating. I'll give this movie a 4.8 out of 10. I have to confess, when I first saw this movie, it was around a 3, like a 3 maybe 5 or something, but this time it's around the late 4s. But there were some gorgeous shots, don't get me wrong. But I wanted to stay in the fairy tale world much more than the real world stuff, and that was around 30, maybe 30% at most. And I really wish this was a better movie than the rating I gave this movie. I'm just going to put it there. Because critics liked it. How come I'm not liking it? That's what I want to know. So I'd like to thank you guys for joining me for Pan's Labyrinth. And next week I will be back with Crimson Peak. And I'll do Hellboy when that reboot comes out. But before I say goodbye, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Watch some more videos. Hit the like button. And be sure to leave a positive comment at the end. And until next time, Monsters are beautiful.